Welcome to another love reading. This reading is going to be general, collective reading and is not going to resonate with everyone. So if it does not fit, do not make it fit. And before moving ahead with any videos on my channel, remember that this is just a deck which is picking up on certain current energies that are really strong. This is not your destiny. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your reactions, behaviors, and your circumstances. So, whatever you decide, you can do it and you can achieve it. If you wish to reject the guidance, you can reject the guidance. If you wish to accept the guidance being shared with you, you can accept the guidance. See what works for your belief system and what works in your favor. Today we are going to do another love reading, and if any of you are stuck in any kind of situation, that is what we are going to understand. It could be any situation. Now this could be any situation. It could be that you have not received the commitment that you want. It could be that you have received the commitment but there is some problem, some issues going on in your relationship, or it could be related to any kind of third party interference. So we have all our cards laid out, and I'm going to let you know what's happening currently in this situation and what will happen by the end of this situation. So take what resonates. I feel like you have been manifesting love for quite some time now. I feel the specific group I'm relating to is a group that has been willingly, intentionally single for a long time. And this could be years. I'm not talking about weeks and months. That does not count as a long time. I'm talking about years. You have been single for years and you are now trying to manifest the love of your life. I think you're open to it. After years of healing, after years of taking time out for yourself, working on yourself, you're finally open and you're finally ready to welcome someone into your life. Okay, so I feel you have been looking all around. You are keeping perspective in life, you are keeping an open mind, and you are understanding that love can come from any location, love can come from any person, any place, any time, and you are going to keep your eyes open and not limit yourself the way you have been limiting yourself in the past, and your choices have not really worked out for you. Okay, so Magician here shows that you have been manifesting new love and you have been so open to it that you are actually looking around. You're looking around and you have the world in your hands and you're okay with receiving love as long as it nourishes you, your mind, your body, your soul, and whichever corner that is from in the world, you are okay with that and you are looking forward to it. So this is your energy I'm picking on. You could be a male, you could be a female. I'm also getting a bit of masculine energy here. Maybe you are a male who has been single for a long time, and during this period you have been working on stabilizing other areas of your life, whether it's friendships, other relationships, family, and especially your security and stability related to money and finances and career. Okay, the next two cards are about acceptance and acknowledgement and recognition. So we have Seven of Wands and we have Four of Cups. Now because you have been single for a long time and you have been working on yourself, trying to understand yourself, what your needs are, what your wants are, and what are those specific areas where you would not compromise or sacrifice anymore. This is the reason you are going to be very careful. Even though you are open to receiving love does not mean you would accept anyone, does not mean that you are going to just let go of all those years you have been single and all the work you've done on yourself, your mindset, your body, taking care of yourself. You're not just going to sideline all of that because someone is trying to come and offer love to you. You are not simply going to accept. You are going to see your options. You are going to see what's out there. Okay, this is what you're going to see. What fits you the best? Which cup fits you the best? Okay, so you have a certain cup, certain kind of love in mind that needs to come your way. Okay, and you are manifesting that with this magician card over here. That is what you're manifesting. Okay, remember, at the end of the day, we create our own destiny. Coincidences and lucky incidents do not exist. Everything is a result of your subconscious programming and your patterns and habits. So if you do believe and if you do stay firm on this love that you think you should be receiving, you do not have to settle for anything else just because it's available. And I feel you're pretty clear in your head about it, which is awesome. Okay, that's really good. You are very defensive. You are defensive of your space. You are defensive of who comes into your life, your energy, where you invest, and you are not just going to allow anyone to enter and take comfort in that, take advantage of what you have to offer, but they do not wish to reciprocate the same, or they are not on the same wavelength when it comes to your morals or ethics or belief systems or future plans, future family plans. So you are being defensive, which is a really good thing, and you're waiting for that perfect person to come in exactly how you envisioned it, exactly how you're imagining it. And till then, you know, you do not have to settle for less just because it's available. Okay, so this shows great self-concept. It shows great confidence. I think you're on a great path. You are self-aware. There's discipline here, which is amazing. That's what life is all about. That's what makes your life worth living. Okay, settling and sacrificing is glamorized a lot, but that's not what makes your life worth living. What makes you happy, what makes your heart happy, not what's making other people happy, and as a result of that, it's making me happy. Not that this is making my partner happy or my parents happy and that's why it's making me happy. No. When it comes to happiness, the way you understand happiness is what's making me happy. There's no, it's not a result of something else. It's a result of me doing something for myself that's making me happy. Not me doing something for the people in my life and eventually feeling happy about that. Okay, so this is great. These are beautiful cards. It shows amazing self-concept. It shows amazing self-discipline. And yeah, keep going on this path. Okay, always maintain your self-concept no matter what happens and what kind of people you come across. Okay, this is the biggest investment and biggest maintenance you will do for the rest of your life. And this is something you should never compromise on. You should never sacrifice just because you are craving breadcrumbs. Okay, do not starve yourself. Fill yourself up so much, fill your stomach so much that you do not have to settle for breadcrumbs. The next cards we have are related to the person that's going to come into your life. Okay, whoever you're trying to manifest here, that perfect love is entering your life. I know this is the point of the video that you are waiting for, and the answer is yes. Okay, if you started this video with a question, the answer is yes, they are going to come in. And look at this person. Okay, we have 7 of Swords, we have 9 of Swords, and we have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is your knight in shining armor. This is your person. Have a look. And I'm getting a lot of dark energy from this. Dark energy does not mean in a negative sense. I mean, I feel this person has really dark features. So I'm also going to let you know the zodiac signs that are significant in this reading, and also what do they look like or what their traits would be like. So I feel this person has dark features, like really dark eyebrows, black or dark brown eyes, dark hair. I'm also getting a feeling they might, for some of you, have long hair, like a man bun, something like that, but they pull it off so well. And they're pretty tall, they have a good build. And this is going to be your person. Okay. While you are a bit upset that you are not coming across people, the kind of people you would like to see what is possible in the future. Okay, people you're not being able to see potential with, people that are not your type, people that do not align with your values. While you might be a bit upset because maybe you have been open to welcoming new people in your life for a while now, maybe weeks and months, and while this is taking place, while you feel upset, this person is coming running towards you. Okay, this person is going to take away all your pain, if anything still exists from your past experiences. Okay, they are going to take everything away from you. And look at this person, their hands are full. Whatever area of your life you have been disappointed in the past, whether it's care, love, support, being understood, they are going to take away all of that. Okay, their hands are full and they're going to run away and they're going to throw it somewhere. They're going to completely eliminate it from your life. Even though you have done so much work on yourself, okay, for the past few years, and you feel you have gotten to a place where you're good now, you're good, but still we do not realize how many unresolved issues we have till a person enters our life romantically. That triggers a lot of things, so that you might come across a lot of things that you felt you have healed, but they are getting triggered once you are again involved in a romantic relationship. Okay, these could be feelings of insecurity, playing small, or any kind of jealousy, being envious of certain things or certain people, or being a certain way in a relationship because that's the only way you know. That could also include control issues. Okay, so unless we go through that situation again, we truly never know if we have healed. When we are single, we can reach a place where we think we're healed, but unless you enter that environment again, which is being in a romantic partnership again, you will not know what has actually healed and what is still triggering you. But I feel this person is going to bring you so much peace. They're going to take your insecurity, all the negative feelings you have, all the negative ways you think about relationship, and just take and pull everything out of you and go and throw it away. They have more things here, but their hands are so full, but they're coming back for that. They're going to just pull away everything from you, and it's going to be a breath of fresh air. You have never met a person like this who's so interested in actually making you feel secure and taking it up as the most important thing in their life, making it a priority that I will ensure you do not feel insecure or negative as long as you're with me. I will ensure that I take care of your emotions. Even though you are an independent person, you take care of yourself, you have taken care of yourself for all these years, but as a romantic partner, it's my responsibility that if we are entering a romantic union and that romantic union is causing you to have any kind of triggers, that is my responsibility, because the romantic union is happening also because of me, because I'm also entering it and then it's becoming a partnership. So even I am responsible to ensure that my actions, my words never make you feel insecure, small, or less than. This person is going to take care of all of that. They're going to be so generous. They are going to be so humorous, so considerate and thoughtful, and they're going to be really soft and gentle where they need to be, and very bold and fiery where they need to be. So like soft and gentle with you and bold and fiery for the world when they have to take care of you and protect you, all of those kind of things. And protection does not always mean physically. Okay, we do not have to have a debate around men protecting women. It's just an innate craving for feminine energies to be taken care of, not just physically. We are talking about emotions and mental care as well. That is the biggest thing we need in partners. So here this person is going to protect you and take care of you emotionally, physically and mentally as well. All the areas where till now you have been taking care of yourself by yourself. Okay, and some days it feels difficult, some days it feels overstimulating and exhausting and annoying, and some days just like, can I just give up and today can someone else just do things for me and take care of me and take over? Okay, so this is the person that's going to do that. Your knight in shining armor. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Now because this person is wise, this person has good life experience, okay, and I feel this person is going to be older than you. It could be anywhere between 3 to 10 years. Because they have life experience, they do not give into their impulses. So this is a slow and kind of stagnant energy. They will think a lot, they will analyze the potential of this relationship a lot, they will analyze you a lot, and there's nothing wrong with that, because only if everyone took their time to understand if they really need to get into something, rather than getting into something and later trying to get out of it by making the other person feel bad, by cheating or by breaking their heart or by giving lame reasons. Okay, it's always better to do the thinking part before entering the relationship. So this person is going to be thinking a lot, analyzing the pros and cons, and that's why you might feel once you come across them that it's a bit stagnant, but it's not stagnant, it's just slow moving. Okay, and when is this going to happen? I think it's going to happen in a few months. This is giving me winter energy. So anytime between October to December, you can meet this person. Okay, and they are going to take it slow. They're going to understand. They're going to set a foundation of friendship. Can you guys even have a conversation? Infatuation, attraction is good, but at the end of the day, can you talk to each other? Do you understand each other's mind? So this person, you have never experienced that kind of thing before. I feel you have experienced just jumping into things and giving into physical attractions and then turning it into a relationship or a situationship. But this is going to be new to you, and that's why it's going to disturb your mind a bit and keep you awake at night. That does this person even want me? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to keep me in a friend zone or what? But because this person is so wise, I think they're also going to keep an open communication that, hey, I'm taking my time and this is the reason for that. Are you okay with it? So in all ways, this person is going to not just take care of you emotionally once they commit to you, but even before that, even during the talking phase and getting to know you phase, they'll be very clear of their intentions. So you do not have to worry about all of that. Okay. So keep in mind that October to December would be important months for you. Now let's pick up the last card we have. I love when the last cards end the whole reading and kind of tie it together and bring it together. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Can you get a luckier card than this? Okay, fortune is yours. Everything that you have been waiting, the movement is going to take place. The love is going to come in. If you have been feeling stagnancy in your career and finances, that's going to come in. This is an overall card. It's not just love, but in all areas of your life, you are going to experience abundance. And I feel it's going to all come in together. You know those phases when we feel everything has come to a standstill? Nothing is moving, everything is the same. We wake up and do the same things every day. Everything is so mediocre. And suddenly when things change, it's not just one area that's changing, but everything changes together. It just feels like everything comes to a standstill together, and then everything starts moving together and changing together, and suddenly there's an overflow of abundance and opportunities and good luck, right? So this is what's going to happen with you. I feel all other areas of your life will come together, bring in a lot of abundance right around the time this person is going to come into your life. So I feel all in all, the year end, October to December, is going to be really lucky for you, really fruitful. All the work you have been doing will result in a lot of good things happening in your life in all areas of your life. Okay, so this is a very, very lucky and beautiful card to end this reading with. I feel we have gotten all the points we need to get around this reading, but I just want to get some confirmation cards. Are we missing something? Is there something that we need to know? Something which would bring in more clarity and give you any more messages that you need to know. You got the Lovers right away and the Hierophant. Okay, you know what this card means? This card means society, tradition, marriage. Okay, and this is Lovers. Do you see where this is going? This person is going to be it. This is the energy I'm receiving. This person is going to be it. They want to follow all the traditional values with you. They want to create their own traditions with you, and they would want to get married to you if that is what you're looking for. Whatever the highest level of commitment you are seeking, whatever aligns with your life, you are going to receive it from this person. The highest level of commitment, if that is marriage, they are going to give you that. Okay, Lovers is a confirmation that this is going to be your person and they are going to commit to you completely. Okay, head to toe. Worship the flow that you walk on. They are just going to be all about you. What beautiful cards and beautiful confirmation we have. Now, look at this. Wow. What are the chances we get Queen and King of the same suit? Queen of Wands and King of Wands. This is you. You are going to be the power couple. You are going to be fiery and bold, and together you're going to be ambitious and creative. And I feel together you're going to start a lot of projects. You're going to work on a lot of things, because I feel this is that kind of person that will bring out that creativity in you, and you are going to fuel their ambitious behavior. I feel you will align very well with what you want out of life in terms of stability, security, finances, and you're going to do a lot of things together. You're going to live life together and create a beautiful family together and create beautiful finances together. So overall, it's going to be an amazing, amazing union. And the last card that we received was the Star. You are going to be the star of your own life. Look at this. The confirmation cards were so beautiful. I'm so happy I did that again. You are going to be the star, not just of your own life that you have been for so long, but of their life. They are going to do everything. They literally want to take the stars from the sky and give it to you. They want to do everything for you. As I mentioned, they're going to take care of you head to toe completely. Your emotions, your body, your physical needs, your mental understanding, everything. You are the star. Your time has come. Okay, October to December is going to be your time to shine bright in all areas of your life. This is your time. This is your reading. It's beautiful. So if you have been single for a long time, love is coming in, and it's not just coming in, it's bringing in everything that you have ever wanted. So now we are also going to check a few zodiac signs that are relevant in this reading. This could be you, this could be your person, and also life path, which is just an addition of your birth date. This could also be yours or your person. So let's see which signs are significant for this reading. Okay, so we have Capricorn and we have the life path 2, which is earth energy. We have Aquarius and we have the life path 5, which is air energy. And we have Virgo and the life path 12, which is again earth energy. So we have Virgo and Capricorn, earth energy, and air energy, which is Aquarius. If it resonates with you, do let me know. You could be in different timelines. Okay, for some people, as I mentioned, the winter time is going to be the time you meet this person, but a lot of you could have already met this person or are in this initial stages of getting to know each other. So let me know if by now you know their zodiac sign and their life path number, and which point in this reading are you at right now. Comment down below, tell me your story. If it happens during the winter time, come back to this video, save it, and then tell me your story. I would love to hear it.